Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. I hope you're well. I hope you're all in party mood. I'm filming this on New Year's Eve, trying to get a post up before the new year as a catch-up for Roxy's weekly challenge. I may not do all three, but I'm going to attempt two, and time permitting, I will add the third one. I'm afraid Roxy's challenge went out the window with Dephemerember, which is a bit sad. Anyway, where I'm up to is 48, 49 and 50, I believe. That's what I'm going with anyway. And I've made a couple of pieces just to show you what I'm going to be doing. This was for 48, which was a journal spot or happy mail made with an envelope, and Rachel used a what do you call them, the transparent envelopes, and the only size I have was this size which is 4 1/4, I think, or is it 4.5? No, 4 1/4 by 2.5. Silly size, but as I make lots of small journals, or reasonably small, I thought I'd give this a go. And Rachel used book pages that she'd collaged, and I did the same. So this one is book page collaged on the front. That's a scrap of digital paper. This piece here is a scrap. This is one of my, I made the, I can't remember what we called them now, but they were thin strips of different pictures, all, in a strip to pop into pockets or whatever. So I've used one of those and backed it to put in there. And then inside the pocket is a journaling piece, okay? And I'm saying that I'm going to attach this to a page. So I've done nothing on this side. On this side you see through to the journaling page. So I also thought, you could write on here as well if you wanted to. So that was the piece I made for that one. That was 48. So pop that to the side. Actually, I'll pop it on that book, then I won't lose it in the mess that is my desk. 49 was a transparent envelope front, and this was using some decorative paper and making a pocket out of vellum, or in my case, this is tracing paper. And again, this is a piece that I would glue into a page. Now, I would possibly glue it in on 3 sides here and have a top-loading pocket, or 3 sides the other way and have a side pocket, side tuck, not sure. It depends where this goes in a journal. But I like this idea. I thought this was really nice. If you've got pretty papers, I thought it was quite good. And I've used just some cotton string as a closure, just to wrap around. And actually, I need to rethink this, because if I glued it onto a page, this isn't going to work, this closure. But that's okay, it can come off. For now, I've left it like that, and I can decide when it's finished, when I'm going to put it in a journal. So I'll pop that up there. And we might start with 49, because I found this one reasonably easy. Now this time I've got a piece of double-sided scrapbook paper, and I thought I would use this. I'm trying to use up some odds and ends, and I thought this was quite pretty, and I wanted this to show through the tracing paper. I've already punched a hole in the top and rounded the corners, because I flaff with these what do you call them, eyelets. I thought I'd do that off camera. So basically all you do is cut a piece of, once you've cut your strip, and obviously you've got to allow enough for a turnover, and a turnover that allows you also a little bit of room beyond your tracing paper or vellum. Okay, so I think mine is about 7, I'm not sure. Oh no, sorry, 7. It's actually 8.5. 8.5, and my turnover is 2 1/4 approximately. All right, so then with your tracing paper or vellum, you cut a strip that is wide enough on 3 sides to wrap around this card. 1, 2, and also the bottom, to form your pocket. Okay, so I've already scored that, so that's ready to go. And now this just needs...
I found this on the web for already scored, so that's ready to go. Check it out.
Oh dear, that's so funny. Sorry, my computer, my laptop's by the side of me. And Siri's just joining in the conversation. Turn it off. Hopefully that'll work. I've shut the lid. Okay, so I'm going to use art glitter glue, and I'm going to add my glue to the card. And turn that, hold that down till it's gripped on. Now on this side, same again. So how are you going? Have you got over the Christmas partying and overeating and entertaining, all of that, all that comes with Christmas? And now we've just got to get over tonight and we'll be back to normal, more or less. Okay, there we are. So that's made our pocket. And I also punched a little half circle in the top there prior to gluing this down. It's much easier when it's floating around free. And as I say, I've left a good amount of space there. It's about 3/4 of an inch, okay, on mine. And turn this down and give it a good score. As I say, I rounded my corners here. I just think it looks tidier. And on this one, I thought, you know, you could decorate the front, but I don't really want to add any more to this. But I have got this butterfly here that I thought would break up the red on the top. Have you got any plans for New Year's Eve? Are you out and about, heading into town to watch fireworks, or partying with friends? We're waiting to see what happens with the weather today. It's been a bit overcast all day, so there's no way I need to be in town if it's going to be stormy. All right, I need a pin. And I thought with this one we'd use some red twine. I mean, this could be just the floating pocket, especially if you're going to add ephemera inside the pocket. I need a fair bit of this. And what would look nice on there is some beads or something. I might have a look and see if I've got some to add on the bottom, just to weigh that down a little bit. But so that's the second one of those. And like I say, I quite like those. I think they're rather nice, useful, and look good on a page, I think. Especially, if, you know, if you've got nice paper, digital or scrapbook paper. You can't go too thick, that's the only thing, because of this fold at the top. However, so this is the little envelope. Right, and you can see the envelope here. I've got all sorts of bits ready to go. I mean, it's so diddy, isn't it? Anyway, tis what it is. Let's have a look. So what I thought for this one, for this one, I'm going to have this on the front, so it will go on like so. I want that piece there with the pocket, and then that will be the piece that goes inside. Yeah, no, I think that's going to work out quite well. The only decision is whether to put that on the front. No, I'm going to stick with my original idea. Okay, so we'll glue down here. Goes on like that. And then the second piece is this. Yeah, okay. We'll do it about face. This is the inside piece. Okay. And then this one goes on here. Okay. And Junk Journal January starts tomorrow. And I've been looking at my crafting week. And I think what I'm going to do is, my plan is to post every couple of days for Junk Journal January. So every couple of days there will be 2 posts going up for Junk Journal January. And I think the way I've worked it, I will have posts up on Saturday and Sunday. And I believe, I haven't got my book with me at the moment, but I believe the way I've worked it, I've got one day we'll have 3 junk journals. Junk Journal January, and that's just for the month of January, of course. Once January's out of the way, over and done with. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? But yeah, once, actually I need to put this on here, because this is shaped, this envelope. I might just take that off. Yeah, once we get into February, I'll be able to do a few other things, and I've got a few ideas in mind, things that I'd quite like to do. So yeah, and I try and get my videos up around midnight my time. If all being well, this one won't be, but all being well, the Junk Journal January post will go up around midnight. So, you know, it works out better, I think, for overseas. Make sure that that isn't glued closed. No, that's fine. All right. Yeah, I thought we'd use this. I'm using up odd bits, in case you didn't realise. I'm introducing yellow. I just punch a little half circle in that one, and that will be our pocket. I've spent a couple of days clearing up odd bits of paper that I had around the place, tidying up, organising a basket of goodies for Junk Journal January, I thought I would try. Actually, I want that more over here. Yeah, I would try and select from a basket of bits and bobs. So I'll show you that before I go today. And hopefully I've sort of looked at the prompt list and got a few ideas of what I'm going to be doing. So that allowed me to take a few bits out and put to one side. Okay, so there we go. And we need to decorate the front a little bit, I think. Just need something. Before I do that, I do have something to go in this pocket. Yes, so I'm hoping that I am well organised for Junk Journal January. I've been painting papers, had a lot of fun. Painting papers ready to go. I want to use more of that type of thing. I'm not saying I won't use digitals. I probably will, but I'm going to try not to. Okay, so what have we got? Got a couple of pieces here. These are just scraps again from my scrap bin. Are you playing along with Junk Journal January? I've asked a few people who've left me comments. Be interested to see how many will be playing along. I mean, there were so many people on Dephemerember. It was fabulous. The girls must have been really pleased. They had quite a good response, I think. There we go. It's plain paper on the reverse. There we go. So now, what to put on the front? Let's have a look. We've got, I don't mind that actually. Yeah, I'm going to go that. I need a pin. So we'll glue this one down. Oops. It rolled up on itself. There we are. Okay, did I do the other one? Here it is. So this one I've left because I intend to stamp something on there probably when it goes into a little journal. But I think, you know, for small ephemera, I think they're really good. I particularly like these though. This one's going to drive me nuts. I think that will end up coming off there. Yeah, I'll have to think about that one. So let's just have a look at the folder. And we want one of each in here somewhere. This was the page I was thinking because it's, I think I would put that in there like this. I've got that there as a little tuck spot. Needs gluing in, of course. Is that too small? I've got some smaller pages. These sort of pages would be good. What about there? Ooh. Yeah, I don't mind that, but I need to do something here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to pin it in there and I will look at that. Actually, I'm not going to pin it in. I'm going to put this pin there so I know that that's what I'm looking at. That's orange. Yeah, that could be the go. So it flips over this way. And then what I can do is make it a tuck that way, perhaps. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I need to take photos, so I'll take that out. And the other one, which is a bit easier to find, here. And I will take some photos before it goes into the journal. So there we go. They are Roxy's weekly challenge 48 and 49. Okay, so I'm going to attempt number 50 for Rachel's challenge, which is a trifold accordion ephemera holder for our journals. And I've got this piece of paper that's been kicking around for a long time. Again, not sure where it came from, but it's very pretty. But it's only single-sided. Now, I was wondering about adding some of this tissue paper. I'm going to try it. This might be one of those videos you don't get to see. If it doesn't work, the video will stop at 49. Right, let's get a glue book out here. Okay. It would be much easier if this was double-sided, and I could have just thrown it through the printer again, couldn't I? Even if it was just like a tea-stained page image on the back, you know. I do have those on my computer, just in case. I need to make sure I've got plenty of glue around the edges and down these fold lines too, because I have actually scored ready. Oof. My glue book is sticking to everything. Oh dear, hate sticky fingers. Right, let's go. Let's see how this works out. I don't care if it gets a bit creased. Straight would be good. You'd be happy with straight. There we go. Hold it up and just gently fold it back. There we go. And because I've done it like this, I might take it to the machine and stitch. It was either that or coat it with some medium, and I didn't really want to do that. Right, I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and sew it. Okay, so I have stitched all around and refolded, and that's fine. So the next thing we need are the envelopes, and I'll put mine somewhere, not sure where. Here they are. I have 3 envelopes. None of them are window envelopes, unfortunately. Mine are just plain envelopes, and I put them together and trim them off as per Rachel's suggestion. These 2 are all glued, ready to go. I just need to do this one. Oops. So I've trimmed off from the top, so I need to re-glue that, like so, and re-glue this. I was hoping I'd be able to open the envelope up to to be able to make my own window. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. So with my envelopes, they've got this postcode thing here. It's this Australian style envelope. So what I thought was the front one is the one that you're really going to see inside. So I'm going to add a piece of decorative paper over the front, and I've glued this ready to go down as straight as I can get it. There we go. And now that needs trimming. I just didn't really want to see that plain white envelope. Okay, so I'm calling that the front one. These are the others, and they're all facing in the same direction. And now what I'm going to do is just take a slither off the top, and I might do them all together, and that one's okay. All right, so they need to be joined together now. And what I will do, I'm going to use art glitter glue, and I'm just going to put some down the centre and lay one on top of the other. So that's one. Make sure they're even. Then we'll do the same on the front of this one, and then the front envelope sits on there. There we go. And that will give you the concertina opening. And I want to leave a little gap along this point here. This is the bend. Just make sure that that's level, and it is. And then we do the same. Put a piece down the centre to attach this here, I believe. Okay, just got that glue off my fingers again. So the last job is, make sure that's the top, yeah. Add some glue along here, and I think I will stick with the art glitter glue. And as I say, I want it slightly off that page, and I've got plenty of room to play with because I've left a fair bit of room top and bottom. Okay, there it is. Now Rachel also added some tabs onto these sections, which could do. This is going to be wide enough. It would have been nice to have had this, and it's touch and go. I might get away with it. I'll punch one and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go with that. It's better. 3. Okay, so let's have a look and just see how that would fit in my journal. And I think it's the kind of thing I'd want towards the back here. I think I got that one in a bit crooked. should be okay there. I was thinking I might attach that here to hold this closed. Yeah, I think I will. I don't think I'm going to glue this down. I might just attach it to the page. And it can be attached either way, so that it can be taken out. Because inside here will be bits of ephemera, odds and ends from the journal, you know. Now, Rachel put an envelope on this page, and I would have to make one to fit there, because the only thing I've got is a glassine envelope. So I'm just going to go away and find some paper and see if I can make something. Right, I've got some tea stained paper, and I've worked it out. I've cut a piece that will be sit with this page, and I want it to double over with a turnover. So actually I folded one side better than the other, so I'm going to go off the best side, and I think that's about it. Or maybe not, maybe we'll go more like that. Yeah. You never know, I might want to tuck something behind there. I mean, I'm not that keen because of that tissue paper, but you never know. So there we go, that's that envelope. Closes like so. And there's our tag. And I'm not going to do any other decorating on that piece. I think that is enough. Okay. Not bad. I mean, you could add more. You could add labels and stickers and whatever, but I think for now I'm going to call that it. So there you go. That is prompt number 50, which was a trifold with accordion ephemera holder. Cute. Thank you so much for calling past today. I'm going to go and edit this video and get it up as soon as possible, and hopefully you'll get it before the end of the year. And I just want to take this opportunity to wish you all a very, very happy and healthy new year. Let's hope 2024 is kind to all of us. And if you're out and about, stay safe, be careful. I want to see you all back here on the 2nd. Your heads will be clear and you'll be ready to go. All right, you take care now. Bye. So I've just remembered that I was going to show you my bits all ready for Junk Journal January. And I'm reusing my basket. and that's full of scraps and some ribbon. I've got all my numbers, prompts all cut ready to go. So I will add a prompt to each page. These are some of the painted papers I made, playing around. So they're all ready to go. And I did, let's move that back a minute, did a whole stash more here. I had such a wonderful time. Painting book pages. This is deli paper. Just plain white copy paper. Most of them I think I've done on 2 sides. But, you know, I mean, I can use it. I'll definitely use it for Junk Journal January, but I should imagine I'm going to have plenty left over. Yeah, so I've had fun with that. I'm ready to go, and hopefully I can stick to these folders. So I've got one folder there of paper and scraps in here, and more or less my journal is organised. I did try and go through the prompts quickly to see, you know, what I needed to do on pages, but that didn't work very well for me, so I'll be doing that as I go, I think. But yeah, so that was it. That's my basket full of goodies, ready to go. Okay, see you on the 2nd. Bye.